whenever we actually start. This is when we start.
I mean, we're starting right now. I'm just happy to be here today.
We could be starting right now. Who knows?
The weather this weekend has been so terrible.
I know. It's been raining all fucking day.
I know.
Randomly, off and on.
Yesterday, all I did was just stay inside and play FIFA.
Pretty much all I did yesterday.
You play FIFA?
I don't know about FIFA.
But yeah, and I was kind of bummed because I looked outside and it was dark as heck at like 12, and I'm like, dang, I want to be outside, but I can't be outside because it's gonna rain and it's gonna be a thunderstorm. And I'm like, you know?
Yeah, the thunderstorm was like, all right, I don't really want to go outside if it's gonna be thundering and
it
raining.
ended up not being that bad because it came out at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that bad, but by the time it came out, it was kind of too late to like plan a wave or anything like that.
True.
So it ended up being a chill day. But
Yeah,
this
same.
weekend overall has just been chill for me, honestly.
Yeah, I've been inside for the
Me
most
too.
part.
I've been inside, didn't do much.
I'm trying to chill and relax.
Honestly,
Trying to get
watching
ready for-
soccer, the Heroes is going crazy right now.
Yeah, isn't your games going
I'm watching
crazy?
a game right now as we speak while recording.
Yo, look at this guy.
The soccer grind gotta continue. Speaking of the Euros, right, and it's other soccer competition, the Copa America is going on too right now, and the U.S. sucks. Like, we lost what 2-1 against Panama.
Damn.
Panama, they're not even a soccer country.
Listen,
They're ass.
Panama is out here kicking U.S. ass.
I know.
That's crazy.
And like, I was so disappointed. And tomorrow, the U.S. has to beat
I mean,
Uruguay.
You know, they had that canal thing going on, so you gotta let them have something.
Tomorrow, the U.S. has to beat Uruguay, which is a 15-time champion of this whole competition. So we already know that's not
Where's
happening.
Uruguay?
Uruguay's in South America.
There's so many countries that I still don't know, and I won a geography bee.
You won a geography competition?
Yeah, I came in like second.
Really?
It was like in middle school, but I still don't know so many countries under like South America and a little bit into South Asia
Okay.
and some African countries I don't know.
My geography knowledge.
Like Ivory Coast this is the first time I've heard of Ivory Coast.
Really? Like when you met me?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, we're pretty famous though.
No, I've definitely
country-
heard the word Ivory Coast, but I've never like heard it about it.
My country is the number one exporters of cocoa to make coffee and to make chocolate. So that's our claim to fame. And also, we had a bunch of really good soccer players, like DJ Drogba. He's like one of our legends. And you know that song, Joanna, your busy body giving me life.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
that song, right?
Yeah.
Remember when he's like, you gonna make me do like Drogba? That he's talking
Drogba.
about DJ Drogba from my country.
Oh.
Yeah, and yeah, so that's what we're known for. But
I didn't know that.
yeah, so but in terms of geography, I'm like you. I mean, if I hear a country's name, I can guess what continent it's on. But if you tell me to pinpoint where it exactly
where it is.
I might not know. But if I know the continent, so if I know the continent, I'm definitely gonna find it there.
Yeah.
But if you show me a map with no names and tell me a country and tell me to pinpoint where it's
Where that
at,
country's at?
I might not be able to do it unless I
know the country.
unless I know the country
I
pretty
don't know
much.
if I could do
So
that.
when it comes to geography, that's where I am. But when I was younger in Africa, in Ivory Coast, they used to make us have geography tests. Like they should test us on our geography knowledge. We should be quizzed on that. So
Oh, that's dope.
it's not up until I came to America that I realized people here don't really know geography.
Oh yeah, nobody really knows.
And like some people
But sometimes
think,
it'd be like those. It's because like I don't know. They don't really teach geography necessarily.
which is
in
weird
school,
because
but
like
they
I had
do.
some people tell me, oh yeah, you from Africa. they think that Africa is a country and not a continent, and that baffles me. Cause like,
There are
how
some
do you
people
go
like that, and
your
I'd be
whole
confused.
life?
I'd be confused.
You go your whole life thinking that Africa is a country, and I'm like, where have you been? There's over 51 countries
in Africa.
in Africa, and you over here thinking it's a whole country. Like that just blows my mind sometimes, and that made me realize that yeah, the American education system kind of fails a lot of people.
In certain parts of the country, yeah.
But we live in New Jersey, and New Jersey is supposed to have one of the best education in the country.
I feel like
That's scary. What about Middle America?
Oh.
What are they teaching them there?
I don't know.
That is insane.
That's like
Like when you think about it, right?
that's like the less developed. No, it's not more. No, they're developed over there.
In Middle America,
Yeah.
yes, they are. And like, if New Jersey is supposed to be up there with like in the rankings of like education in America, I'm scared for all those other states like Middle America's
Like,
like
what
down
is the
south.
lower stuff?
Exactly. That's very scary.
That is, but that's kind of majority of the country since they're all in the Midwest.
I guess. But yeah,
I don't know.
I don't.
People are just, they're just some people are just uneducated. I mean,
I realize how many people are so uneducated when I go on Twitter, especially after the debate last week. Speaking of the debate, we're gonna talk about that.
oh, the debate.
Oh my gosh,
that was
You
hilarious.
realize people are
Bro.
misinformed, uneducated.
Forget about being misinformed. The debate.
You want to get into it right away, huh?
Bro was cheesing cooking him.
Oh my god.
Bro was cooking him, and he was just like, healthcare.
America is cooked. Like, the two candidates that we have right now, oh my god. I'm not from here, so it doesn't really...
Yeah.
I don't have a dog in this fight, but like, dang, it's entertaining to watch. Both of
either.
them are old as heck. Like, one of them looks like he has one foot in the grave.
One of them looks like they don't have the cognitive functions to
We
talk.
literally have a felon running for president.
President.
That's crazy.
Someone who's going to jail. One looks like they can't even function.
Like,
These are our options.
what is going on? And then they wonder why. Both of them are talking about, oh, America's not respected. America's... Look at who's running for president right now. Like,
Now, when Trump was like, yo,
look at that.
none of these wars would have happened if I was here.
That was hilarious.
I was like,
That was freaking hilarious. Because honestly, Trump is a piece of crap, but he's entertaining as heck.
that is the funniest part.
Biden is
He
not
really-
an angel either.
No, neither of them are good. But like, one of the things I was like, you know how Trump is famous for like, you're fired?
Mm-hmm.
During the debate, he was just like, you didn't fire anybody. I fired so many people. You fired nobody.
Trump was like, you don't know how to fire people.
You don't know how to fire
You don't know how to
people.
fire people. That's why our country is going to shit. I'm like, yo, relax, bro. And then at the end of the debate, they started talking about their golf like records and shit.
They started talking about such random shit.
They started arguing about golf, and I'm like, what are these two on?
Yo, I swear, Biden is literally like, every time Biden's face was looking at Trump, every time Trump was talking, Biden's face, they pan to his face, they'll look at him, and all I was thinking was, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you...
No.
Biden's face is like, I hate this thing.
No, my favorite part of the whole debate was when Biden was like, "You had sex with a porn star. What are you doing, man? You have the morals of an alley cat." I was dying, bro.
He's like, I never had sex with a
the,
porn
the-
star.
The proper quote is, you had sex with a porn star while your wife was pregnant." Yo, Biden
Bro.
was cooking him, and then
They kept cooking back and forth.
then Trump came out and was like, first of all, I never had sex with a porn star. That's a story that is fabricated. And then,
News fabricated.
I was done. And then another quote from the debate, right? Apparently, Biden claims that Trump called a bunch of veterans losers and
Oh,
And
that
useless.
whole point where they were just arguing about him saying that, and he's like, there was 19 people there that said that I didn't say that.
then Trump's response is, first of all, there's 19 people that said that I didn't say that shit, and I was like, I was dying at that because he kept going.
He kept going. He was like, and Biden's like, no, he said that. He said that shit.
Trump is like, you can ask all the 19 people, who are those 19 people?
Why would I know those 19 people? And why are they arguing about some shit that they said in the middle of a debate?
Why are the 19 people relevant right now?
I know.
Like, bro. And how don't you know something you said or not? You have to rely on 19 people to back you up. Oh, I didn't say that. So that shit was hilarious. Like, and they kept, sorry.
He definitely said that shit.
They kept dodging questions. Like, the mediator would ask a question, right? Their response will have nothing to do with
Absolutely
the question.
nothing.
And then the mediator will be like, oh, that's not the question I asked. I'm going to rephrase the question again. And then that's when they're going to answer. And I'm like,
welcome to politics.
This is a shit show. Like,
it is. It's hilarious, though. I'm entertained.
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
I'm just entertained, you know.
I can't wait till the next one, honestly. I don't know when it is, but
whatever the next one is, it's going to be great.
It's not looking good for Biden.
It's not.
You even have Democrats.
Bro stumbled on him like several times. I was like, damn, bro, how did he malfunction randomly?
He fucking lagged.
He lagged in real time. I was like, yo, is he actually lagging?
He was like off his meds.
I thought the Sleepy Joe memes were just memes. Just
no,
kidding. They're real.
Bro,
I'm joking.
This is just a drop in the bucket of all the clips of Biden looking like he has no clue of what's going on.
Every time he talks, he's just like, he just goes on a ramble for a second, then he's just like, all right,
and
so
even his voice, that man, he was mumbling the whole time. Like, it's like he couldn't even formulate a sentence without, doing just like, bro, go to bed. It's past your bedtime. You're trying to run the country, bro.
What is he doing?
My guy couldn't even formulate a sentence. And it's looking bad for him because you got Democrats coming on Twitter trying to defend him. So, look at Obama.
Yeah, I saw that.
So Obama tweeted something. He tweeted the funniest shit. Like, he was like, I forgot. Let me see if I can pull up that tweet that Obama freaking said. That was like hilarious.
He had that.
I think I read it to you at work, right?
Obama
it was so
like,
funny.
When you watch your bro, he was
like, this is what Obama said, right? Obama is like, bad debate nights happen. Trust me, I know. But this election is still a choice between someone who has fought for ordinary folks his entire life and someone who only cares about himself. Between someone who tells the truth, who knows right from wrong, will give it to the American people straight, and someone who lies through his teeth for his own benefit. Last night didn't change that, and that's why it's so much at stake in November. JoeBiden.com. So you got Obama caping for Joe, knowing that was a terrible display of strength.
Listen, he had to help the homie out. He had to help the homie out.
I know you have to help the homie out, but like, dang, it's not looking good. The Trump supporters are going wild right now. Everything they've been saying about Biden for the past 4 years is coming true. They're saying that he's senile. They're saying that he's weak. They're saying that like he can't run the country anymore. That he's a puppet. Like, all this is like showing itself to be true, and it's kind of sad.
We'll see. We'll see.
We will definitely see. What I don't want to see though is another January 6th. I don't want to see that ever again. Not in America.
Yeah, we don't need to see that again. That was unnecessary.
That made America look like a third world country.
That made America look like. Made America look pretty crazy, honestly.
It did.
Honestly, it made us look like what the Uchiha massacre was.
Oh my god, bro.
Because if the Uchiha had revolted, the village would have looked unstable and aimed for attack.
America looked unstable on January 6th, and like
it looked unstable, but it really wasn't. Because if you really look at it from an outside perspective, it's like, oh, that happened, but nothing really happened.
No, Chris, like people were able to storm the Capitol. That's the kind of stuff that happens in third world countries. Like, you wouldn't expect that as a foreigner. I would never expect that from America. Never.
Honestly, no, I agree with you. It's just There wasn't as much violence as you would think if it was completely unstable.
There was violence though. They were attacking people. They were flipping desks. They were like occupying spaces that weren't supposed to be in. There was a lot of violence.
Yeah, but like, what resistance did they have?
A few cops.
A few cops being like, all right, go inside, whatever. Whatever, all right.
I'm not about
we
that.
got a bunch of
Imagine
fucking
being-
wild people
imagine
here.
being a cop on duty during that insurrection. Are you fighting back? No, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Nah, I'm not getting paid.
Fuck that. You want to storm the Capitol? Go right ahead. I'm not getting beat up by a bunch of Trump supporters. For what? For what? Because
if you really think about it, they just let them in and walk around and just be like, "Yeah, we're here to change democracy."
Fight for democracy.
Everyone else is just all the people that are in there are just like, we have a bunch of peasants walking in and trying to run the entire country.
That was a terrible display. That made me ashamed to even associate with America. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, that wasn't all of America. That was just a portion of America that happens to be under someone's
How do you feel
interests.
when you go outside, right? How do you feel about running into people that are overly into that political sphere? Like they have the flags on their cars, they have the things on their lawns and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
I'd be like, damn, bro, you ride hard for that side,
I
don't you?
know, like you meat riding like crazy, bro. Like, bro,
Yo, your life.
do you need to have those flags on your car, bro? Like, do you need that?
Nah, they're showing their support, man.
I know, show
They're
the support, but
showing their support,
dang, you
whatever.
meat riding like crazy, like
Listen, they
dang.
believe in these people.
No, for real, for real. Maybe it's because we're on the younger side, but like I don't even see myself as like
I mean,
a
I'm
50-year-old caring that much of being that invested into like a political party. I don't see myself doing that.
I'm not super invested. I'm like, all right, this is what it is. This is what you do.
I mean, I'm gonna vote for who I think is the best
Yeah, you vote for who you
choice,
think is the
but
best
I'm
choice, but
never
I'm
gonna
not
ride
like,
that
all right.
hard where it's on my
Like,
car.
that guy's definitely gonna change the whole.
Like freaking worship somebody like that, like a fucking god or something like that. Because that's what those people do. Those people think that some of these candidates are like messiahs, and I'm like, yo, you need to relax.
Yeah, that's why they walked
And
in.
rallies fucking going crazy at every word that they say.
Yeah, that's why they. That's why they.
Those are fanatics.
Those are, fanatics. I was gonna say super fans, but they're fanatics.
Would you have anything better to be invested in? You can make the argument, yes, there's nothing better than the well-being of your country and your nation or whatever. But bro, do you have to ride that hard for political freaking personalities? Like, why?
I don't know. Sometimes
That's just weird to me.
Sometimes that's just all people have.
But them people can make the same argument about us riding hard for fictional characters.
Hey, don't flip it back on us. This has nothing to do with that.
I'm just being,
They're me writing some person that's probably not going to do what they believe in. And we're just talking about things that will never happen and thinking how cool they would be.
we're me writing fictional characters, my guy. So I don't think we have much ground to talk on.
Yo, we have all the ground to talk on.
That's hilarious. But anyways, that whole political thing, it just makes me sad to see people divided like that, you know?
A divided country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This hard, which is
Do you think this place would be better if it was united?
definitely
Really?
better.
You think people can unite? You think people won't have egos and differences and being like, nah, it should be this way and not that way. No, this way or that way.
There's always gonna be conflict, but if we're
Exactly.
united, there's like always room for understanding and coming to a common ground.
You think
Like-
anybody wants to be part of the commoners?
I think people don't want.
Common ground.
I think
I'm
people.
trying to be exclusive over here. I'm not trying to be on the common ground.
I think people don't want to like be in like each other's shoes. I don't think people wants to like truly understand each other. Like, so there's always going to be division as a result. But it would have been nice if the whole country was united. Remember when like
I mean,
when the whole country was united against Al Qaeda and Bin Laden, and the whole country celebrated when he got packed up? That's I don't want to say that's beautiful, but like that's unity right there.
Honestly, wasn't paying attention at that time.
Really?
I was like, oh, they got him. Cool. Anyway.
There was like a party. Like people were going to Times
When
Square.
did that happen?
Celebrating. I think it was 2012.
Well.
Let's fact check that. Put that on the screen. But yeah, it was somewhere in the late 2010, in the early 2010s when he got packed up. And like I remember people were celebrating in the streets. People were going to Times Square. Like people were throwing parties. Like it was. You were here.
I know, but I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, they got him.
He was back to my anime.
Back to whatever I was doing.
But
2012, 10? What was that, in high school?
Yeah, early 2010s. But yeah, the country was united. After 9/11, the country was united to go get those terrorists.
True.
Like, stuff like that. Even though that we had the Republican president at the time, even Democrats were like, yo, let's go get these motherfuckers. Like, you know, that was unity right there.
Wasn't Obama the one that did that?
That got, yeah, it was under Obama's presidency. But yeah, that was true unity. And
I think he's alive.
We're not against those conspiracy theories.
Listen, his family was chilling with the Obamas too, so.
Oh my God! When did you
sold,
see that? Fact check that.
No, they literally sold his family's house for what, like I think $17 million in America. They lived here. He just got radicalized somewhere else. This is all, you can look this all up. It's all there.
I haven't seen that yet. I didn't research that, so I'm not gonna speak too much on it.
Okay, me neither.
But you already did. But,
maybe I know about it,
but yeah. So yeah, I would love to see the country's just.
So you don't want to talk about this? You don't want to talk about conspiracy theories?
I'm fine with talking about conspiracy theories, but you know I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You know I think most conspiracy theories are just too far-fetched.
I mean, most of them are, but you know, that's why the word conspiracy was created, so people could think it's too far-fetched.
I think most of them are too far-fetched.
I mean, most of them really are too far-fetched. Like the Earth isn't flat, right?
Of course not.
Right? You know about that? For sure?
100%.
100% facts.
Yes.
Like you stake bread on it.
I would cut my hand off to freaking prove. I would put my hand in fire to prove that freaking the Earth is not flat. But we don't gotta get into that.
You see that devotion you had right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Trump supporters' devotion is.
You're not wrong, but these are actual facts, like proven by science that we've cultivated for over how many fucking thousands of years. So yes, I believe in that more than I believe Trump or Biden is gonna change my life in 4 years. Okay. Thank you. Because most of the time, barely any changes are made within one term anyway.
Yeah, true.
So, but yeah.
I get that.
Can't wait for the country to be united, even though maybe it's never going to happen again. I don't see
it happening anytime soon.
But I have hope. Because by the time we're older...
Because the hot tooth girl?
No.
The whole internet was completely united on that one.
I know.
The hot tooth girl was like...
She took the internet by storm.
I'm just sitting. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that. I saw it the first day, and I was just like, oh, that's a funny meme. Then my coworker was just like, have you seen this video? I'm like, no. Wait, you've seen this video?
You know it's going viral when your middle-aged coworkers show you a meme. You know it's going viral by that.
I was like, oh damn, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I hadn't even seen it until you guys showed it to me, and I'm like,
"What?" I was surprised you hadn't seen it.
I'm like, "What is going on with my algorithm?" Because I haven't seen that yet.
But after you saw it, you started seeing it.
And then when I saw it, and then it started popping up on my timeline like crazy. But is she right or is she wrong?
I mean,
what do you think?
She's not wrong. What are you talking about? You hear what she said? Like the hot two part is what she's famous. The whole interview, I didn't see the whole interview. I just saw multiple clips.
Are men that simple? Are men that simple? Are we that simple?
Are we that simple? We could be that simple.
I think we are that simple.
Yeah, we're pretty simple like that.
Yeah. Like, that's why the internet was freaking unified.
Everybody was in agreement.
Everybody was in agreement with her.
She's not wrong.
That would keep the guy happy most of the time.
Exactly.
Which is sad that we're so simple.
It's not sad.
It is.
Everyone's simple.
Not really.
Everyone's simple. Everyone has something, you know. Most guys have hawk too.
I like to think that we're multifaceted and we have multiple layers, but sometimes when I see stuff like that and I'm like, yo, we're really not that multifaceted or multi-layer. We're really some primal beings. Like, if we can come into agreement that that will keep us happy, which is true, it'll keep us happy, but like, dang, we really fucking simple-minded fucks. So
I don't see that. I don't see that.
cook.
No. I just don't see that. I just see that's just something that'll keep you happy. How does that make you simple-minded?
Because it's so like,
what are you talking about?
it's so like, I don't know.
Is that the only thing that can keep you happy?
It's not the only thing that can keep me happy.
All right, then.
Like,
So how is that simple-minded?
but like, let me play a scenario, right?
Nah, but why is that simple-minded?
Because I feel like it's so
It's like,
simple and like primal and like,
does everything have to be complex?
it's like, it's not complex at all. Oh, bro, your girl, you mad at your girl? Oh, she gives you some head and you're like, ooh, I'm not mad anymore. I'm good. Blah blah. And it's sad that men are that simple.
I mean, how mad were you?
I mean,
How mad were you really? If that's
I don't think it depends. Like, it matters how mad you were.
Are you saying that's why it's so simple? Because no matter how mad you are,
Yes, because we're so fucking simple. Men are just so dumb and simple.
So you're saying that you would be unmad after that? Like, it would just.
I literally just said that. Fuck. Are you saying otherwise? You don't fucking put me out there like I'm alone in this shit.
I was gonna say I've been mad after, but
But do you like? All right, you've been mad after, but like, are you like grinding hard? Like,
I'm not as mad, but
okay,
I'm still.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You ready to
What
move
I'm
on?
saying is, who said I was ready to move on? What I'm saying is, I can still be a little.
So you're the type to drag it on after.
I didn't say drag it on. I just said I'll still be like, no, we're still gonna talk about this.
Okay, which is the right?
I'm not gonna
way to
tootsie slide up out of this.
Which is the right way to handle things. But
That's why I'm saying.
maybe I'm more simple than you. Maybe I'm exposing myself right now. I'm some dumb, simple motherfucker. I'm a simple-minded fuck. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say to the audience right now.
Because you're projecting a lot right now.
We're projecting.
I'm like, really?
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just sick fuck. Let me stop. But yeah, so she took the internet by storm, and
Yeah, that was hilarious.
it
That
was
was
cool.
great.
Like, the memes coming out of it. The shirts, people are making shirts with her face
I've
on
seen
it.
shirts. I think AI tattoos. I don't hope those weren't real tattoos.
I hope they were. Yeah. Getting
Honestly, I
freaking
want
Hawk
chaos. I
Tour-
hope they were real. Anyway,
Getting the Hawk Tour girl tattooed on you is freaking crazy. Like, you need mental help. Bro,
completely.
you thought about every tattoo that you could have gotten, and that's the one you settled on.
Right?
Go get help, please.
No, please. All right, no. Look at me. 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 Look at me.
Or like, listen,
Listen.
stop it.
Get some
help.
fucking help. I don't even know what we're talking about, but get
Oh
some
my
help.
God.
This is a cut-in.
Oh my gosh, but yeah,
Either
that Hawk Tour thing was a moment last week.
That was a great moment.
Honestly, not much happened last week aside from the debate, the Hawk Tour thing.
Yeah, nothing really was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I thought about?
What?
JJK style.
What?
You know how you catch a flow? Like, you just catch it, like, you know, you're playing a game and you just clutch it, you just in that flow state.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know how rare it is to get to that flow state?
It really is rare because I've experienced
You
that.
experience that, like, it doesn't even matter what you do. You're just like, oh shit, I'm moving.
Yes,
with
like,
the motion.
And then you're in control
in
of everything.
any situation, you just like
You have an answer for it. Like, it happened once when I was playing FIFA, and I was like, oh shit, I'm locked in. Like, I can see everything. I can do everything. There's no stopping me. Like, I felt unstoppable, but I know what you mean. And it happened once too when I was playing volleyball in high school. Like, we're playing sport.
like playing sports. Like,
And,
you
like,
just catch that flow state.
I
You're
was
just
locked the
untouchable.
fuck in, and I'm like, yo, I'm not that good, but like, where am I prime LeBron James right now? What is going on?
You just drag. You just like, oh shit, shot,
Like,
bam, bam,
you're
bam.
doing
just in
everything
that
you're
mode.
supposed to do. That it's a great feeling, and I'm like, most professional athletes, I feel like once they enter that, they must feel
They
great.
must do that like constantly.
Not constantly, but
Like
when they pop off.
When they pop off, they must get it more often.
But what? Get to your point. What were you trying
Oh
to
no,
say?
I was just pretty drawing the correlation. I was like, that's like what a black flash is in JJK.
I mean,
That's hitting a black flash.
They explained that in the show, though. They did say that the Black Flash is like, not to
No.
get too nerdy here, but
Now
like,
we're getting full nerdy. A black
it's
flash
like-
is basically like your physical and the curse energy hit the enemy at the same exact period. Like
it's
exactly
exact
on
time.
point.
Yeah, it's the flow state. It's the flow
It's like
state.
the flow state, basically.
It's great. Playing Call of Duty while unlocking the flow state is crazy.
That's my favorite.
Oh my God.
Dropping like 20 bodies just like back to back to back to back.
Oh
just
my
in
God.
flow.
It's the best when playing a video game because you're like, yo,
I'm like, I'm
locked in.
unstoppable. Whoa.
I'm that guy.
It's like dodging, like playing Elden Ring in like one shot, like first trying a boss.
I wanna do that. I wanna get into Elden Ring just because of that. Because I'm like, yo, I want to see what it feels like to be actually locked in to like a boss fight.
You are locked in. Because
Like-
I hate to say that I still haven't beaten Elden Ring. Because I just haven't played it.
Have you seen that most streamers and people are saying that the DLC is too hard?
Great. I have more to look forward to.
I don't
Cheers
know
to
if I'm
that.
ever gonna like beat Elden Ring because like
I'm gonna beat it.
I bitched out. I bought it, played it for like 2 hours, and I got a refund. And I was like,
I've been playing it. I got pretty far. I'm just like a couple bosses behind the final boss.
nah, this is not for me. I can't put myself through that. I said I can't like 4 times, but I can't put myself through that. Like, it seems like, I don't know. I don't feel any sense of enjoyment dying over and over and over again.
Listen, you have to just learn to push past your limits plus ultra. You gotta just keep going. Like you gotta re-strategize, improvise, adapt, change, learn to be better.
Okay, All Might. Thanks for the inspirational speech.
First of all, push past your limits is Yami.
From what? From Black
Black
Clover.
Clover. Better than My Hero.
Honestly, I agree. Apparently, My Hero is ending soon. There's like only like 3 chapters left, I think.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They finished the last
So
arc.
Deku finally became the greatest hero ever?
I don't know what's going on in that manga.
Listen.
I just know that it's ending.
All I know is that the first episode, he said, "Oh, this is the story of how I became the greatest hero ever."
I know, right?
And I'm like, ever? Damn, bro. What about after him?
Exactly. What about the sequel series? Like,
What is
bro,
the sequel? It's like just Deku and that's it. Everyone else is
Exactly.
trash.
But honestly, everyone else is trash in that show except Deku, Bakugo, and the Ice Todoroki.
Oh, Todoroki.
Like, who can compete with them, bro? Let's be honest.
Shigaraki.
Yeah, I'm talking about from Class 1A.
Oh, is the
No one
class
else can freaking compete with them. Deku can solo all of them because he showed it. Remember when they were trying to get him back?
I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
shit, I forgot. You're not caught up. Never mind. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but
I don't know what you're talking. Did that happen like in between?
no, this
4
is recent.
Is this manga or anime?
Anime recent too.
Okay, maybe I'll catch up. I want to see.
You always say that. You always say maybe
Listen,
you'll catch
Kaiju's
up.
going crazy, and I like it.
So, quick story about Kaiju, guys. I started watching it, right? And then somehow I was telling Chris, I'm like, yo, Chris, you should watch Kaiju. Like, it's pretty good. Like,
And I was like,
watch
alright,
watch
maybe I'll
This
watch it.
man watched and passed everything that I've seen so far, and he's way ahead of me now.
Kaiju's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice little show.
I haven't been watching it.
I've
I'm
been
still in the
watching
middle of episode 2. And I don't know when I'm gonna finish it. I've been more focused on The Boys
I
and
haven't caught up to the
House of
boys
the
yet.
Dragons. You know The Boys is a good show when your middle-aged coworkers talking
Yeah,
about
start
it.
talking about it. I'm just like, yo.
Nah. That's one
Alright.
show that I
Nah,
like a
The
lot.
Boys is great. I just haven't caught up yet.
You should. It's
I'm on
it's good.
second episode. I'm like, what is it on 5 or 4?
It's on I think episode 5 is out now.
Oh, okay, I'm like 3
I'm
episodes
caught up.
behind.
I watch all of it.
I'm gonna catch up.
I think every episode comes out every Wednesday or Tuesday.
I can catch up in that time.
Yeah, but
Yeah, The Voice is great. House of Dragons, I really just gonna watch a synopsis on season 1 because I watched some of season 1 and then like kind of seen pieces. Mm-hmm. But everyone's watching season 2 and I'm like, all right, I'm about to head over to see a season 2 party.
honestly, watch the first season first. It's a good season.
No, it is. I haven't. I got like through 4 episodes, 5 episodes. How many is season 1?
I think 8.
8. I'm like on the 4th episode.
8 or 10. I'm not sure.
But
it's Game of Thrones, but with dragons. More dragons.
More dragons. I'm like, oh, this would have been great if it was still alive.
Like, you know what I'm excited about? Not to get too nerdy again, guys, but if you guys are familiar with Game of Thrones, right? Obviously, you're familiar with Aegon. So I want the whole show. I want the whole show about Aegon's conquest. Like that shit.
Did you say that they were coming out?
They said that it was coming out. They said that it's gonna come out soon.
I'm down to watch
that show is gonna be epic. Cause like, you know, Aegon's been hyped up throughout the whole series, throughout House of the Dragons and the original Game of Thrones, and like I want to see his journey, like conquering Westeros and all that shit. That's probably gonna be crazy. And you got dragons, and you got the biggest dragons and this shit. That shit about to go hard. So, Game of Thrones is goated for that. Game of Thrones is I hate the way the original series ended, but
we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
everything before season 5. No, everything after season 5. We don't talk about. Battle of the Bastards, man. I would never forget watching that episode, bro.
I never saw it.
Are you kidding me? Did you finish Game of Thrones?
I skipped like 1 season.
Bro, what? I'm so disappointed right now.
I skipped the season.
You never saw Battle of the Bastards?
I did not.
Bro, what are you doing? What am I on the podcast? What is he talking about? Why do you have an opinion about it?
I've seen everything else, and I know what happens. I just didn't see it.
Bro. Whatever, I guess.
That was just, if you must.
That was the biggest disappointment I felt in a long time. And I don't know how to react to that, guys. I have no idea how to react to this.
I saw Tyrion leave, and then I blacked out, and then I saw the last couple seasons.
What do you mean you blacked out?
I said I stopped watching it, and then I watched it again.
Oh,
because I was watching it with someone, and then we stopped watching it.
That's crazy, but anyways, I'm not even gonna entertain that anymore. But yeah,
right.
House of the Dragon is a great show, and
I'm gonna watch it.
You guys should watch it if you haven't seen it. Low key, recently I've just been watching more shows than anime, so yeah, I'm back on my show grind now.
I'm in the between watching back to back between anime and shows.
Yeah, I've seen you on your anime grind during your lunchtime and shit like that. You're watching episodes. I need to get like you. I don't know why, but during lunchtime I just be like, backs the fuck out, bro. Backs the fuck out in my car, bro. That's how I'll be lately, but hey.
Exposed.
Exposing myself for no reason, but yeah.
But nah. I don't even know. I just be watching random shows. I've been trying to keep up with Slime and other shows that I've seen. Like, if I could tell you what's the last show I watched, I would let you know right now.
On Crunchyroll?
Probably.
Crunchyroll is goated, by the way. Please sponsor us. We talk about anime all the time. You push your content every day. Trust me.
For real. Kaiju.
Selling out for Crunchyroll is crazy.
Yeah, Crunchyroll.
Sponsor us. I'm serious.
I'll talk about every show right now.
I'm very serious.
And give an in-depth retail.
For the right fee, I'll be your biggest supporter. I'm kidding.
I've been watching Date A Live. And I don't
Date A Live?
That's a very niche show.
I haven't seen that or heard about it.
Well, for those who do know, everyone's dead, and I'm kind of upset.
Why are you spoiling it for the audience?
What? If you know the show, then you've seen what's going on already. Like,
I'm dead.
That's not a show that anyone's watching.
What do you mean it's not a show that anyone's watching?
It's just not a show everyone's watching.
Some people are. You don't know who watches our podcast.
I'm pretty sure none of you are watching Day Day Live. Anyway,
What about the men them from the UK? You don't know if they're watching that shit.
I'm sure none of them seen what season. I'm on season 5 of this shit.
Oh, dang. You're deep in. Okay.
So I don't think anyone's watching that. We talk about the bigger shows.
So you're trying to say that we mainstream? Are you trying to call us mainstream?
I wouldn't say we're mainstream because I'm talking about something that's pretty.
By the way, guys,
underground.
By the way, guys, right? Y'all know how we're supposed to have 30 employees working in the background, right?
Yeah, one of them seems to be late today.
2 hours late.
2 hours late back in the back. Someone all the way back there. All the rest of them are still here.
The flow of the podcast and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, today, right, I was scrolling on Twitter, right? Mm-hmm. And then I saw something completely freaking devious. I wish I had saved it, but it was a post that said, dating is cooked for our generation.
I keep hearing that and seeing that.
And it was a guy that found out that his girlfriend, right, that he was ready to marry, she bought him a cologne that she bought her side dudes. And he went through her phone, and the text message she was having with her side dude was, I bought him the same cologne that you have so I can smell you in his house.
Oh!
Like, yo.
That's cooked.
Like, that is crazy.
That's cooked. Oh.
And then the guy was like, oh, she doesn't give me many gifts, so I was really excited about this one. And then to find out that, like, the lore behind the gift, and she only gave it to him because she wants to smell like her side dude.
Why wouldn't she just?
That's insane. That's the stuff of nightmare. So okay,
that is a nightmare.
That's the kind of shit that traumatizes you for life. Like, bro, just imagine being the guy. Just imagine.
I wouldn't want to imagine being
like you get a gift and you're excited about it, and then. It's
Dude, it's the evil world we live in.
Bro, that was literally the caption.
It's the evil world we live in.
And I'm like, dang, bro.
Yeah, these things happen. That's you just gotta know these things happen.
I know these things happen, but
there
it's
are some
scary.
evil people out there.
It's scary out there, man.
Is it scary out there?
But my question is, has dating been this devious for as long as we can remember, or is it worse now? Because I feel like people back then, before social media, before that, they were doing some devious shit. People literally had 2 families that lived down the block from each other, bro.
I don't think it's become less devious. I don't think anything's changed. The only thing I think has changed is that there's more eyes on it.
Definitely. That's how I feel too.
Social media exists now.
I feel like that too.
Exposure.
I feel like that too. I don't think dating is as worse as people make it seem to be. Like, I think it's the same level like back then, because like I said, people literally used to have 2 families that lived down the block from each other, and both families would never know that, like,
because you wouldn't see it on the timeline.
That is the craziest thing. Imagine having 2 families that live down the block from each other. You have like 2 sets of kids, and they go to the same school. They don't even know they're related. They don't even know they're brothers and sisters until like years later. That is crazy work.
Is it?
It is crazy work. What? What? You can talk. Speak up, bro.
No, he's not Mike. He's late. He's not Mike.
I've heard stories like that I've seen stories like that on documentaries online, and
I see the stories all the time on the timeline randomly when that shit comes up. But these things happen. You can't just not be unaware of them.
I know, it just makes me lose faith in humanity.
I don't think
it just does. It just makes me lose faith in humanity, man. Like, when I see stuff like that, I'm like, dang.
Lose faith in humanity, but like, this is part of humanity. There are some humans like that, and there's some humans the completely opposite.
True, but how many of them are left?
Do you think that the majority and the minority always outshadows the majority?
It's hard for me to tell who's the minority and who's the majority anymore. Because
Which one are you?
everything that I see,
Well, which one are you?
which one am I? That's a question that I have to freaking look inside myself and actually sit there and
Nah, which one are
analyze.
you? Are you the one with two families that don't know
Hell
each
no.
other?
Hell no. But I don't know. I just feel like it's really hard to distinguish the minority and the majority because from what I see on the timeline, it seems like everybody is fucked up.
Do you not think that the timeline is just, just there to grab your emotions so you can stay on the timeline?
Yes, but what if you cater your timeline to positive shit and you still see negative shit? Like that.
Why don't you just...
What if you only like positive couple posts, right? But you rarely see positive couple stuff.
In real life or like on the timeline?
Both.
Well, I think that's just you controlling your own algorithms.
That's not what you're saying.
Because you can say you don't like this kind of post when you see a post that you don't like.
True.
So if you don't like that post, you can just be like, nah, I don't want to see this kind of post.
True.
So that's up to the individual to decide if they want to see this kind of post or not.
So what you're saying is that I like self-harm. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for breaking it down
You're welcome.
for me.
You're welcome for your therapy. I'm booking sessions, Sage Therapy.
But what do you feel? You think that dating is not cooked?
I think that people should just really understand that dating is changing, I guess. It's changed from what it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything outside, but I just think that you just gotta change your strategy when you're dating. If like whatever you're doing is not working, you gotta change the strategy up. You can't keep doing the same thing if it's not working.
I feel like when you find somebody, I feel like it's best to work it out with that person than to go outside. Because from what I've seen outside, it's not. It's not.
I see you seen outside.
It's not it.
You've seen outside.
You haven't? Mm-hmm. You haven't?
What?
You haven't seen outside?
No, I'm just asking you.
No, I know, but you haven't seen outside?
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, I've seen outside. Have you?
Huh?
I've seen outside. Have you?
What's outside? What do you mean by outside?
So this guy, right?
Whoa.
He's been plotting on me, right? He's been plotting on me for some reason.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He's been trying to. I don't even know what his goal is, but he's been plotting on me, and I want to see where this plot is going.
What plot?
I don't know.
I had no plot. I just told you, like, we're talking. We're just talking, bro. What's up?
But yeah, I think outside is cooked. I feel like you should cherish what you have and try to work it out. That's all.
What makes you think outside's cooked?
What makes me think outside is cooked? Stories, personal experiences, pretty much.
What kind of personal experiences?
We don't gotta get into that right now, but
Now I'm cooking you now. What kind of personal experiences? You wanna elaborate?
no, it's not.
No?
There's no need for elaboration on that. But like I said, I've just seen the timeline and like stories and again personal experiences and like all of that makes me think that outside is cooked.
Okay.
But I can also recognize that I might just be doom scrolling and just feeding into it. And
That's
like,
why I asked, like, what's on your timeline? Are you doing?
my timeline is just full of negative shit, bro.
Listen,
Like,
I see the same shit sometimes on my timeline, and I'd be like, all right, why am I seeing this still?
I get it, but doesn't it make sense that if you see it more, means that that's exactly what's happening?
No, I think when you see it more, you think that's exactly what's happening. It completely overtakes your mind. Whatever negative thing you're looking at on your timeline, if you're looking at negative stuff, but whatever you're looking at on your timeline, if you're doom scrolling, especially, if you're just like, oh no, that's definitely gonna have an effect.
Speaking of the effects of doom scrolling, right? Do you feel like social media and all of that is creating a more pessimistic generation?
It depends if you're pessimistic or not.
I feel like it's creating a pessimistic generation because I feel like
I think it's creating a generation where people they're disconnected yet so connected.
that's you put it so well. Disconnected but so connected. That's so
connected
true.
Yet so disconnected.
Like especially when it comes to like activism, dating, all that stuff. Especially the weird social media activism is weird to me. Like people posting. People think that they did something by posting like a picture of like of like an AI picture of Gaza or wherever the heck is going on. They think that they did something by doing that, and I'm like,
on Twitter,
on Instagram. That's so weird to me. That's your form of activism. Oh, look at me, I'm righteous because I posted an AI picture of Gaza.
Because I couldn't do anything else.
But like, you can do something else. You can. You can donate money. You can actually spread, even if you can't donate money, you can spread links to your audience or your timeline or like your peers.
If you don't have an audience.
Your friend groups.
What if they don't? You don't have a friend group.
That's not what matters. What matters is you can do positive things to help other than posting a freaking picture of an AI picture at that of Gaza and thinking that you did something righteous by doing that. That's kind of what rubs me the wrong way.
If that's their way of showing, it's their audience.
Showing what? What does that change?
I mean,
but that's
somebody's birthday.
We're not talking about birthdays. We're talking about activism and like weird
whoa,
things.
whoa, sir! You're not mic'd.
Get a mic, then talk.
You can't talk without a mic.
But hey, like just look at it on this point of view. Somebody having a birthday is like an event. They are happy about it. It's about feeling. Then they post the person or whatever. Then Gaza situation is something they feel about, so they feel like they should post in.
I'm talking about activism because that picture ain't gonna save them kids.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
That's not activism. That's just spreading awareness.
People think of it as activism, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
People are delusional every day.
People think that by doing that, they're actually contributing to something more when they're not. They're living in the fucking
But that's not
first world country.
That's
with
not
minor issues and
That's
freaking thinking they're doing something by posting an AI picture of Gaza instead of actually seeking opportunities to actually help. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that's not activism. That's just spreading awareness, whatever platform they're posting it on.
You can see it that way, but
That's
I'm sure
not-
they're not
that's-
doing it for
that's not-
spreading
No,
awareness.
that's not activism, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's just somewhat spreading awareness on.
Somewhat. Or following a trend.
Well, the world follows trends constantly. People jump on waves every day.
That's what I'm trying to say. Most of these people are just following a trend. They don't really care about the issue because, all right.
But why
How you go from pray for Gaza to look at this ass shaking right now? Like what? Back to back. Like, bro.
Wait,
like,
I'm not gonna hold
crazy,
you. I'm
bro.
not even gonna say that because you can swap emotions so fast in the day-to-day life.
I know, but like
Randomly, you can swap emotions on
that
anything.
just seems so fake.
You've never
to me.
been walking through the day and had your whole complete emotions just swap randomly.
But I get that, but that just seems so fake to me. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it just seems so fake.
How is it fake?
I don't know. It just feels weird.
I can't care about two different things. I can't think about the children out there dying, and I can't also think about.
But it's weird. It's just what I'm trying to say. It's weird to me.
At the same time, no, but they're separate.
I don't know. I can't shake that feeling of it being some kind of.
But you're on
some
social
kind of
media
weird.
at the same time. You have to also recognize that. Is anything completely real on there?
We can get into that.
What's up?
You want my overall thought on social media? Okay.
Do we want his overall thoughts on social media?
So far, I don't think y'all want it, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway.
I thought we were here to tell the truth.
I feel like
I didn't mute it.
people are on social. That's a bar. People on social media for different reasons. You have the attention seekers. You have the people that want to watch the world just observe, and you have the people that are followers that just want to just follow the trends and shit. At this point, it's hard to label me because I have a public platform now. So what category do I fit in? I used to be just
You're
a guy.
creator.
I used to just be a guy on social media that I would never post, right, and just keep watching stuff, memes, an observer. I used to be an observer. I wasn't on there to post, to participate in any. I don't even like anything. When I'm on my Instagram, I don't like anything.
So how does your algorithm ever
It's
change?
weird. My algorithm probably doesn't change, but I don't even click like. I don't double click likes.
Damn.
If it's not like,
Why aren't you using the app?
it's not like
You don't
if
like
it's like
nothing you see?
I
You just
don't.
be like, man, fuck that.
I just be scrolling.
Man, that's trash.
Even if I
Garbage.
like it,
I like
don't
that, but
press
you're not
like.
worthy. You're not worthy of my likes. Nah, fuck that. Nah, I get that shit.
Even
outta
if
here.
I don't like it, even if I like it, I don't like it. I don't press like. I don't know why. I just always been like that. But I feel like people on social media for different reasons, and like I used to be an observer. Now I guess since I create content, I have to be up there more and I have to post more. That's why my page has been. I've never nothing but the pod, bro.
That's my page right now too.
Nothing but the pod. So I'm using it for a purpose to grow this audience, to spread the pod, to have a digital footprint. But aside from that, I'm not on there for anything else other than memes and news and stuff like that. I don't do no activism on freaking social media. I don't do
You
no.
trying to be an activist?
I don't do none of that on social media.
You
So
trying to be an activist or something? Like,
no,
So you're just a regular social media guy.
I'm just. I don't even. I feel like I'm not even a regular social media guy because I don't post.
I mean, you don't post.
That you don't even like, man.
I don't even like. I don't even like. I don't post. I don't like. I don't comment.
What?
I don't.
You better be honest.
No, I don't comment on Instagram. I don't. I don't comment on Instagram. I don't comment
I'm
on
not gonna
Twitter.
lie, I don't as much as I used to.
I read it, but I'm not commenting anything. That's yeah.
Because you don't want to. It's not like.
I just don't feel the need to. Why do I need to freaking spread my opinion on there?
If
Like
you see something that you like or is actually related to you or relevant, like just.
I don't comment or like.
Well, you're about to learn to.
Yeah.
I have to now because I gotta. No, we got the pod.
You're gonna
Oh, yeah.
learn to comment on people's stuff. And be like,
What's your opinion on social media? Go ahead.
my opinion on social media or my
Yeah.
usage of social media?
Your opinion and usage both.
Oh, I don't know. Social media is cool. It's right. Memes, life, news,
That's what I think.
everything. No, you have no mic. You can't talk. You can't talk. You're late and you can't come back here and talk. Sit down. Yo, sit down and be humble.
Anyways, let Chris cook.
Okay.
I don't know. Back when I was rapping, I just used social media. Like even before that, I would be on Instagram, I guess, for the most part. I joined Facebook when I was in middle school,
Everybody did.
so that's whatever. But Instagram, when I think of social media, I really just think of Instagram or Twitter, and now TikTok. But yeah, I post on Instagram. I used to post constantly, like pictures, whatever, videos.
Okay.
And then I started rapping, and then I was just straight up posting that and just trying to build my audience off of that. Then I stopped. And now I got the pod. But there was a period of time where I stopped posting. But I just like posting weekend recap videos that are like edited together.
So you use it for a purpose to
I
spread
like to
whatever
just post things that
whatever
are cool.
that you have going on right now, pretty
Yeah,
much.
basically.
Whatever big project or wave you have going on right now.
Basically.
So okay, so yeah, I can see that. I get that. I'm the same way. Like I said, I don't post anything that's not related to the pod or anything like that. Even the concept of close friends on Instagram, I don't get.
Whoa, I hate that
Because
shit, man.
you can meet somebody, like
I think close friends
It's just for people that know they're real.
that know the real you.
most people on people
Because not
close friends-
everyone, but everyone you follow isn't like someone you know in real life all the
Yes,
time.
but my beef with close friends, right? You can meet somebody right now, right? You cool with them, right? But you're not on that level, but they're on your close friends.
Oh, well, yeah, I have a few of those, but like that's
Like-
just like
Like, bro, that defeats the purpose, in my opinion.
I don't
But I
know.
sound like a hater. I'm a hater, by the way. But
I don't know what you mean. Because like if you're in close friends, then that means that's a close friend, I guess.
that's not a close friend.
Listen,
I'm on people's close friends that I'm not close friends with. I'm not a close friend.
I am too, but that's not the way. That just means they think you're a close friend.
They don't think I'm a close friend. That's the point I'm trying to say.
No, but you're their close friends. So you're a close friend.
No, I'm not.
They, depending on why they have their close friends, I guess that means you're a close friend.
They should have named it something completely different than close friends because they're not close friends.
Your social media close friend, like your social media persona close friend, not your real life. Don't forget, social media is your own persona
No,
too.
this whole social media shit is so weird. It's cooking our brains.
That's your personification of who you are.
Bro, it's cooking our brains. I feel bad for the next generation, bro. I feel bad for them kids. Because this shit is cooking us.
Listen, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. They'll figure out what the difference is. It
Like-
hurts so many people.
I don't understand. Like,
You'll be fine.
anyways, moving on from that, you guys saw my controversial, bless you, my controversial thoughts on social media. I feel like I'm overreacting, and sometimes I think about these things.
You overreacting? Huh? You overreact? You ever do that before? That's crazy.
Sometimes I think about these things.
This guy overreacts.
Oh my
You guys think he
God.
overreacts?
Okay. I think about these things and then I'm like, maybe Gene, you need to calm down. Maybe you just gotta. It's not that deep, bro.
Yeah,
Way
man.
much.
Like maybe you were committing noise pollution.
We're not gonna get back to that story. But yeah. Clearly. But yeah, aside from that, I'm just. Let's get deep in this part, right?
Oh shit!
Let's get deep, right?
I think Gene wants to talk about some real life shit.
I want to talk about how our generation, which is the current 23-year-old and plus, is
Your Generation Z, right?
yeah, 20. All right, people from 23 to like 30, 33, I guess, right?
33. That's millennials.
Gen Z, where do I fit in?
You're Gen Z.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right, Gen Z is cooked because we're not gonna be able to afford
You're at the
anything.
top of Gen Z, right?
Yeah, I
Or
think
the
so.
bottom. You're like just below the top.
I think I'm the original Gen Z.
Because what is Gen Z?
I'm Gen Z. Oh,
19 something.
1999, right?
Yeah.
let's see.
1999 is Gen Z, so you're at the.
Gen Z is 1997 and 2012. Between 1997 and
97. Okay, so you're.
so I am Gen Z.
So you're at the when are you?
2000. So I'm
Alright,
like
so you're at the
early Gen Z.
Early Gen Z.
yeah. So I feel like
Close to the oldest Gen Z. I'm like the youngest.
you're like
I'm the youngest
millennial.
millennial.
You're a millennial. So both of us,
Oh yeah.
millennial
Well,
and Gen Z.
We were cooked before
We're
y'all.
cooked before we came into existence. Cause like
See, you guys didn't have the seeing the other old generation at the same time as seeing the new. You guys were just the new generation. You grew up with tech.
you grew up with tech too,
Yeah, but we grew up with tech developing as it grew on
bro.
from the beginning. Like,
still,
did you have
but, like,
dial up?
I remember dial-up. Yes. So, bro,
you're early. You're still early.
you're
early.
late. You're late.
I'm
Millennial.
a late millennial
So
though.
you're not too far from me at
But
all.
you're an early Gen Z.
Okay.
So we're like borderline.
Back to the point. The point that I'm trying to say is we're cooked because we're not gonna be able to afford anything in the next 10 years.
What do you mean?
Bro, rent, cars, cost of living, like cost of everything is cooked, bro.
I'm sure it'll go down.
It's people like you that sometimes I'm like, all right, y'all say this and it pisses me off. Because when I sit there and I watch the metrics, I stress the fuck out. Because I'm like,
I want to know.
bro.
I want to ask you something.
Oh, go ahead.
What is stressing gonna do? What is that? What is all that being like? Oh my god, the world's gonna end. What is that gonna do? It's gonna change the world from ending? It's gonna do something?
Bro, that's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to say that we're cooked and it scares the fuck out of me.
So
bro.
what are you gonna do to be
I don't
uncooked?
fucking know. I'm trying everything. I don't know. And so I'm trying to podcast, right? I'm trying to podcast right now, right? To try to find my way out of this freaking
That's not.
circle and sphere. We're trying different things too. Like
Listen.
other things coming soon. We're gonna give you news about that.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, but yeah, trying shit to not be cooked. Like,
Okay then. You're doing shit, right?
yes, but I still feel pessimistic about the way of things going. The way things are going.
But you're doing shit.
Doesn't matter
You're
that
not
I'm doing
sitting there and
shit.
just being like, the world's ending and nothing's gonna change.
Doesn't matter.
Your
That anxiety is not going away.
anxiety's gonna be there regardless. What are you gonna just stop and not do anything? And then anxiety will go away? What?
Bro,
Anxiety is just fear of not being able to control the future. You can't control everything.
I know that. That's not the point. But like, when the future is looking like it's shaped to be like hell,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you not stressed out? How the fuck do you not stressed out about it?
Because what is like if you know it's coming, what is stressing about it gonna do? I'm just asking, like, what is it gonna do for you? Are you just gonna be like, and then bam, you're cooked?
I guess it's just me, you know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
just like, all right, that's just
me.
Like you're gonna be fine, and when you're not fine,
Yo,
you can deal with it then. That Bill Burr thing.
One more fucking time, I'm gonna jump off the freaking roof.
Why would you ruin today?
Jesus Christ. He loves mentioning that Bill Burr clip. I'm fucking
Play it right
crashing
here.
out. We're gonna put it there, right? But yeah, but I get what you're saying.
It's
But
just
it's
like-
scary, man.
I know it's
fucking
scary. Of
bro.
course it's
I
terrifying.
want to own a home one day. And like, bro,
Then you
when
just
I
gotta
see,
make a play like they did back in the day.
back in the day, they weren't as cooked as we are right now.
They were just as cooked.
No, they weren't. Interest rates weren't that fucking high. Cost of living wasn't that fucking high. Bro, we're cooked. We might not be cooked yet, but we're slowly getting cooked. We're getting roasted. I feel like a pig getting twirled under some fire, bro.
After the war will be fine. Anyway.
You said what is you talking about? After what war?
I'm joking.
But like, it's just, I don't know.
I get what you mean. But
This
you just gotta take it day by
this
day because like
existential dread,
what
bro.
is this existential dread helping
It's
you?
just cooking me every day, cause like
I just keep
I
it
don't
on
know.
the back tuck and I'm just like, alright, we have existential dread, cool.
I try to
But
keep it on the back tuck.
I'm just like, I still got shit to do today.
I do the same thing, but when you realize this country is freaking cooked, bro.
I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine. It's just gonna go through some dark times and then I'll be back.
Dark time. Why does our generation have to go through the dark time? But all right.
Alright.
No,
You
no,
know what I mean?
I know where you're gonna go. I know where you're gonna cook me. Generations.
I was like, you wanna talk about the Great Depression?
Vietnam, Great Depression.
the Great Depression.
Even the 08 depression. Yes, there's been rough times, but why does it have to happen to us too?
We just went through COVID and shit.
I know. We really went
So
through
the whole
COVID.
world is cooked because of COVID, really.
We did go
At least
through
economy
COVID.
wise.
That-
I think
that's-
that's what people forget.
That's something very weird. We forget about COVID.
COVID was a period of time where I was just inside like, damn, we can't go outside.
Like
Goes outside
COVID was
anyway.
a thing. Like it really happened. I'm kind of baffled. I forgot about it a little bit. Wow. But yeah, I guess maybe we're not that good. Maybe it's just my pessimistic self, like overthinking
saying.
everything. But sometimes I don't feel like I'm overthinking though. Sometimes I feel like
I mean, you're not wrong on some fronts. It is pretty cooked out here. But, you know, it's going to make a great dish.
what are you talking about? Our doom is gonna be a great dish. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, to just nurture the next generation.
Oh my god, bro.
Or something, I don't know.
I don't think any of that is gonna do us any good. If anything doesn't change soon, I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope for the future. I know it sounds very down right now, I know I'm.
Yeah, why is this guy killing the vibe? Like, bro, the future's
I
gonna be
know
great.
I'm scaring the host
Yo,
right
you're
now.
scaring everybody right now.
But, like,
everything's gonna be fine. Just keep pushing forward. Keep on your path. That's my fucking goal. Just keep going
You know what?
through the negativity.
That made me feel better. Thanks, Chris, for this little therapy session that I just exposed myself on.
You're welcome. Sage therapy coming soon.
Sage therapy. That's actually a great idea.
Get over your life.
Soon we're gonna have them call into the pod, talking about their problems or whatever. We're gonna offer advice, even though you shouldn't listen to anything
Do not
we
listen
say.
to anything.
Do not
we
listen
say.
to anything.
Everything here is all.
Disclaimer: everything that I say on this pod is not a reflection of who I truly am.
Or my character or anything that I stand fully
My
for.
character or anything that I stand for. Future employees, this is my twin. I actually have a twin brother, so yeah, we're gonna put that out there right now. Do I not?
Who knows?
Let's see. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway. Oh man, we got all over the place this episode, but I feel like it's been a good episode.
It's just completely structured. Anyway.
Looking forward to 4th of July weekend coming up.
We do have 4th of July weekend coming up. What are you doing for 4th of
We're
July?
gonna try to get an episode out for you guys, even though it's a major holiday.
What do you mean try? The episode's coming out on scheduled timing, unless we do another episode today.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, you guys are gonna have to just check your feed.
We might have some special stuff.
Oh.
We may not. Who knows?
Audio coming soon to Apple platforms soon and Spotify.
Oh yeah, we're dropping on all platforms soon.
That's coming.
Be on
as
the
well.
lookout for that.
We're very excited for that.
It's gonna be great.
And we just want you guys to look forward to more content in the future. There might be another guest on the podcast soon. Who knows?
Who knows?
Those are kind of random, actually.
I might have a guess, but anyway.
That would be cool. So yeah, this was a fun episode. Leave them with your quote, Chris.
Cool.
Yeah.
I said stay on your path if you're going. Don't listen to the negativity. You want to hear a story? I got a story.
What is it?
There was these penguins trying to climb a mountain, and people kept screaming that none of them could climb it, and a lot of them just kept falling. And then one of them made it to the top, just to find out that that penguin was deaf, and he didn't hear nobody saying, "Yeah, I can't do that." So I'll leave you with that. Don't listen to them.
The only thing that I'm gonna leave you guys with is to be or not to be. That is a question. Anyways, this was a great episode, and we'll see you guys next week.
So what's the answer?
We're going away.